All right, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that little hiccup. It happens from time to time. I had two kiddos up there. Decided my oldest daughter's room is right above me here, right above me. So I guess she decided it was going to be a good idea to rearrange her room while I'm in the middle of doing a video, and it sounded like they was about to crash through the ceiling. So I had to stop and go up there and tell them to be quiet while I'm working, please. So, anywho, where were we? Leo. Just got done with Cancer on the first video. Now we are on Leo. We got any Leos up in here? That was pretty quick. Leo. What do we got from our Leo's universe? Universe. The kids didn't always listen that quick, Shelly. Oh, they know now. Oh, they know now not to interrupt me while I'm working. Oh, yeah. I'm not cool about that. I don't like being interrupted while I'm on camera. Oh, no. They've learned. They've learned. Anyway, Leo, what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, my oldest daughter, her room is right directly above my office here. So she thought she was going to rearrange her room. It's kind of like she was crashing through the ceiling. So anyway, Leo, what's up? What do we got? My kids are 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Boom! The Knight of Swords in the reverse, Leo. Okay. All right. So there's somebody here that you're not communicating with. Okay. I'm not sure. It's got to be a past person here, but I feel like somebody wants to communicate. I don't know why I feel that. Obviously, the Knight of Swords reversed is no communication. But for some reason, I feel this energy behind it of somebody wanting to communicate. Let's see what that's all about. 4 shuffles for my Leos. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, 10 of Wands, man. Okay, so you, Leo, are still pissed off at this person, aren't you? Still holding a bit of a grudge. Come on now. Still kind of pissed, still kind of irritated. Yeah, see, somebody wants to communicate. This could be somebody at a distance from you, but I don't know if it's physical distance or for whatever reason, there's just this wall between the two of you. There's just this wall. You know what I mean? So whatever that is, whether it's like psychological, like a wall, or an emotional, just wall up in between the two of you, you know, but somebody wants to communicate. It could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Let's see, I also have Pisces. Could be anybody though. But whatever it is, I feel like you're more burdened by this than anything. Okay, the Devil card. Somebody here is obsessed. This is obsession. This isn't love. Okay, this isn't appreciation. This isn't a connection. This is obsession. Now, from a spiritual perspective, from a human perspective. From a spiritual perspective, yes, this is a spiritual connection. Everything is connected for a reason. But from a human perspective, this isn't love, okay? This is obsession. A lot of people get this energy confused for love. This is obsessiveness. Somebody here is the indulgent type of, you know, this is somebody here. This is like, okay, what can I get out of this? What type? Maybe my sexual desires, maybe just my emotional desires. You know, a lot of you aren't aware that needing a person to fulfill you emotionally is almost like, once it reaches a certain point, that's vibrationally identical to needing a beer because you can't handle what's going on inside of you. Vibrationally almost identical. Okay, so that's a fine line we walk. But this right here looks like it's gone way past that line, way past it, okay? The person you're dealing with here, I do feel like they want to come together with you. For some of you, I feel like they're going to try. I feel like communication is going to come through, but there's just too much conflict, man. You and this person don't see eye to eye at all. Y'all don't. It's like one person's a foot taller than the other. You don't see eye to eye. That's my cheesy lame sense of humor. But I feel like they're getting over this. I feel like one of you is getting over this, and the other one's not. So whoever this applies to, if you're getting over this and you ain't even, you're like, man, what's he talking about that old shit for? I don't want to hear about that. Well, because the energy is so strong, is because the other person is still very, very hooked on and obsessed with this. Very, very much so. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what advice do we have? Advice. What advice do we got? Two of Swords just flipped out. I don't know if I would entertain communication with this person. One or the other of you is very obsessed, and I don't know if communicating would be a very good idea. The Death in the reverse. All right. So do not try to force any change right now. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in the upright. I think you should plan and calculate each step that you take. Okay? Don't try to plan ahead. Just cross each bridge as you get to it. Just take it as it comes. Okay? Calculate each step. Okay? That doesn't mean plan ahead and calculate the next 10 steps. Calculate each step. All right? Do not focus on the negative end of the spectrum. Okay, this is duality. There is positive and negative to everything. Just like there's left and right, there's up and down to everything. I'm not saying stuff your head in the sand and run away from the negativity. Okay, that's stupid. What I'm saying is do not feed your energy to the negativity. Do not feed your energy to the negative end of the spectrum, okay? So, oops, I wasn't using that deck. Who we on now? Virgo. Ooh. The Lovers in the reverse flipped out immediately for my Virgos. So some of y'all are dealing with a very intense connection, but you're just not feeling it anymore, okay? The Lovers card does not indicate a connection or the lack thereof. It indicates whether or not the connection is felt mutually. Okay, there is no such thing as anybody who enters into your life at all who is not a very near and dear soul mate. But this right here indicates whether or not that connection is felt. I feel like a lot of y'all just don't even feel it no more. This could be a past person. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I don't know whoever it is you're dealing with. You just ain't quite feeling it no more. Not really. Not really. Let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. To do the Judgment card. So whatever the outcome here, it was divine intervention. The outcome was, okay, and this looks like the outcome. It's a done dollar. Done dollar, done dollar, done dollar, done dollar. But you still got a pretty bad attitude here about all this, don't you? I think they kind of do too. I think y'all are both kind of sort of hanging on to the negative aspect of this. But you've come to your senses about it. You've come to your senses about this, and you know that it was time to put the brakes on this probably a long time ago for some of you. This was probably done a long time ago. It could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. I also have Cancer and Scorpio. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini on the table. Could be anybody though. But yeah. It could be a third party situation you were dealing with as well. But yeah, this is a final decision. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, both reversed. The Death card and the Judgment card. Done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar, done, dollar. Let's do the done dollar dance. I should make one of my Teespring shirts say that, shouldn't I? Done dollar. It's a done dollar, done dollar. Anyway, I'm done. Could have been a third party situation, like I said. Okay. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be. And when I say third party situation, no, that does not mean infidelity. It could, but it could be anybody. Any third party shoving their fucking nose where it doesn't belong. Doesn't that make you cranky when people do that? Susan, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Doesn't it make you cranky? Man, it does me. It does me. Could be your mama. Could be your daddy. Could be somebody stuffing their nose where it doesn't belong. Oh, but anyway. Yeah, done. Dollar. What advice do we have? Advice from my Virgos. Advice, 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 advice. This is the most important part of the whole reading. Advice. You buy that shirt? Cool, cool. Man, we got to get back in there and play with the Teespring stuff. I keep saying we're going to, and it just gets put off. Hey, the merch I do have, the graphics are Teespring, man, they print some good graphics. I need to get me some more of my own merch. I think I gave most of it away. Gave most of them away. But I was impressed. Hey, a lot of people ask me about that. I'm like, I don't know nothing. All I do, they print the design on it and they do it all. Has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. You know, they're the ones that print. They're the ones that sell it. But I was very impressed at how high quality that stuff is. Very impressed. I was like, damn. Very high quality clothing. Anyway. Boom, the Hierophant. All right, it's very, you don't understand, man, y'all don't understand how powerful faith is. Powerful, boy, it's powerful. And that is an earth sign, especially Virgo, challenge. Okay? Do not underestimate how powerful it is for you to turn off logic and have faith in what you have no evidence of. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Boom, 9 of Swords reversed. Do not let anxiety and fear make decisions for you. Do not try to bust down doors that have been slammed shut in your face. If the universe closes a door, hey, sometimes all that means is not right now. What's beyond this door is under construction. Come back later. Back in 30 minutes, something like that. Sometimes if a door closes in your face, all you gotta do is wait. Oh, okay. But after a while, if that motherfucker just does not want to open, go down the hall and find another door, okay? With this person you're dealing with, keep on walking. Done, dollar, done, dollar, okay? Libra. Do we got any Libras in the house? We got any librarians up in here? Do we have any librarians up in here? Yeah, that's actually my like, I don't know if you want to say like my little inside joke, but I lived in Maine for 1.5 years. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, any of y'all East Coasters up there, they would hear me talk and make fun of my accent. And I would say, do you all have any idea? I have traveled this entire United States. And that upper right-hand corner of the map is the weirdest talking fucking people in the whole country. They are so, dude, I would have to ask them to repeat themselves all the time. I couldn't understand a fucking thing they were saying. Couldn't understand that New England accent. I cannot understand it. So that's kind of like, that's a Dongola, you hear? I kind of picked that up from there. All right. Libra. 2 more shuffles for my Libras. 2 more. 1 and 2. Ba-boom! 9 of Swords upright, Libra. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Hey, okay, so there's some emotional codependence here. There's some neediness. Somebody here is clingy and needy. All right, deep soul connection that you have here. Deep soul connection. Could be a past person for some of you. It doesn't have to be. But I see communication happening here. I'm just concerned, though, that 9 of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords upright. Okay, it's like there is this really strong sense of, I need another person. I need a relationship. I need somebody to be in love with me. And that causes you inner turmoil. Okay, Libra, crosswatcher, somebody needed to hear that. Causes you inner turmoil. And again, like I tell I say this in personal readings all day, every day. We think this empty void inside of us is normal, and that a person is supposed to come fulfill it for us. It's not true. It's not true. The relationship you have with yourself is the one that manifests in your outside world. So if you're lonely, the universe is going to mirror back to you more loneliness. Yep. I feel like this is a past person for a lot of you, though. Okay, 6 of Cups reversed. There's still a lot of negativity that's being held on to here. Okay, something about 6s and 9s. 2 6s and 2 9s here. That's interesting. Reversed and upright. But yeah, definitely a very deep soul connection here. And I see somebody wanting to communicate. Probably somebody wanting to come back around and make a comeback. But there's no decision being made here. I don't really think you're making up your mind and making up a solid yes or no. Right now, you're just very, very nervous and don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Been doing that inner work, but hey, you're a little flippy floppy, Libra. A little bit flippy floppy. Been doing that inner work, but this person here just makes you backslide, don't they? I feel like a lot of you are dealing with that particular soulmate that was meant to inspire you to stand in your own emotional integrity. I do think that you are still maintaining control, though. You're still maintaining control, but this connection, when it all comes down to it, take a look at it. What does it bring you more of than anything? Not happiness. This connection doesn't bring you happiness. If it brought you happiness, why would you be here watching tarot? If it brought you happiness and rainbows and unicorn farts and Skittles falling from the sky and all that shit, why would we need to go watch a tarot card reading to find clarity on it? See what I'm saying? It brings you more nervousness and more tension than it brings you happiness and joy. Let's get 5 shuffles for the advice. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Cups. Done. Dollar. Done. Dollar. Walk away. If this is somebody from the past trying to come back around, there it is again. And you know that this brings you nothing but, there's no good that's going to come out of this. Come on now. Don't let your neediness and your loneliness make shitty decisions for you. Don't let being lonely make you so desperate that you will connect with a toxic person. Don't do it. Maintain control. That is so fucking amazing how all the same cards came out here for your advice that were in the reading. Okay? So I think most of you already know what you're doing, but that 9 of Swords energy just has you nervous and afraid you're going to make the wrong decision. No, you're good. Make the right decision. You know ain't nothing good going to come out of this. You know nothing good's going to come out of this. And you know that. Don't let your loneliness talk you into connecting with a toxic person again. No, don't do it. You're better than that. You're better than that, okay? All right, Scorpio. Got any Scorpios in here? Oops. Do we have any Scorpios in the chat? Scorpios in the chiz at ba-dum-bum. Boom, boom. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. Could be anybody, but I feel like this is still scattered, still unorganized, right? Oh, thank you for that super chat. Feline? Is that how you say your name? Sorry if I mispronounced that. I appreciate that super chat, though. Let's get 5 shuffles for my Scorpios. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom, the Empress reversed. Okay, could definitely be a Taurus. Doesn't have to be though. But there's no growth here. Whatever situation you're dealing with, there's no expansion. Somebody, the person you're dealing with, I think they're playing games right here, and they're probably just going to end up walking away from this. Could be another Scorpio that you're dealing with, but I feel like a lot of you are either afraid to allow this to come to an end, or are wondering whether, you know what I mean? Like if this is something that already came to an end, you're wondering whether or not you should try to breathe life back into this dead rose. So I just feel like there's this energy here of not knowing whether or not allowing this to come to an end is or was a good decision. Okay? You're very drained by this. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Very drained. You do have feelings. I feel like you do have a lot of love. It's like with the Queen of Wands reversed and the King of Wands, or I'm sorry, the King of Cups upright, it's like, I do love you as a person, but I'm just really not passionate about this anymore. You know? This is draining. This is too draining. The Tower reversed, Death reversed. I don't really feel like this is an attempted reconciliation. Could be for some of you, but not that I feel. Not that I feel. It's just like you're too afraid to allow yourself to let it come to an end, if that makes any kind of sense at all. Like even in here, even if this is something that ended a long time ago, in here, letting it happen in here is you're still having a hard time with that. Make sense? Okay? Queen of Cups reversed, King of Swords. The person you're dealing with, I don't really think has a whole lot of emotion here. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're just playing games to me. Playing games, no real emotion. Man, the same days are flooding in here today. Playing games, no real emotion. What do we do here, you know? It's too unorganized. I feel like the person you're dealing with was in this for all the wrong reasons. Some of you are dealing with somebody who got you all wrapped up just for their own personal gain, and now you're the one dealing with oh shit, I thought I was in love. We have, in this society, we have a massive number of men using love to lure in sex, and women using sex to lure in love. And it just turns into this dog chasing its tail, like this empty exchange of emptiness and nothingness. I'm only giving you what you want, so you'll give me what I want. But the truth of the matter is you have absolutely no interest in giving me what it is that I want. And I don't really have any interest in giving you what you want. It's just fake. It's hollow and empty. That's kind of what that feels like there. It's kind of what that feels like for some of you. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Two more shuffles here. Six of Pentacles. Make the fair decision. Okay? And I don't really think the fair decision is going to be the decision that you like to make, but you need to make whatever decision is based on logic, reason, and fairness. Okay? It might be a disappointing decision that you have to make, but it's the fair decision nonetheless. Do not let anybody take advantage of you and walk on you. Most of you don't. I don't know why that's like, aren't you the people who wrote the book on how to not let people fuck you over? Ain't y'all got that stinger? You use that stinger when you need to. Come on now. Come on now. You were given that stinger for a reason. Sometimes you have to. You got to bust out the good old stinger. Now, do not sit around and wait and plan and plot for years and years and years. That's not going to do anything for you. I know some of you struggle with that one too. Don't do that. But don't let anybody try to take advantage of you. All right, Sagittarius. We got any Saggy Wadgies? Saggy Wadgy doopity doo. Saggy Wadgies in the Chizad. We got any Saggies? Saggy Wadgies up in here. 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. Oop. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign. King of Pentacles came out. But whatever it is, I feel like you got your poop in a group. You got your shit together. You got your priority list all organized. Okay? Boom! Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody in which there is blocked communication. Overall, the 8 of Wands is in the reverse. Very poor communication. Okay? Magician reverse. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. But whoever this is very manipulative, I think. You're dealing with somebody who always tries to manipulate the situation here, okay? You got this, it could be another Sagittarius here, but this has got you all knocked off balance, and this person knocks you out of whack, knocks you out of homeostasis, okay? Definitely. I feel like you have new things coming. Y'all don't waste no time, man. Not really. Maybe a little bit of time from every now and then. You might waste a little time, but not really. For the most part, you all don't waste time to get started on something new. And I definitely see that you are looking and taking advantage of new opportunities that are coming available to you here. But there's still this past lingering list. Some of y'all have something new in love starting here too. Okay? 3 aces in a row. Bang, 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 bang. New opportunities coming available to you. But again, there's still somebody here from the past here. I think, again, it could be a Pisces. But they keep most of how they feel here to themselves. I don't really think that you know that they still feel some type of way about this. They're getting over it, but they still feel some type of way. I don't think that you are extending or accepting any offers, especially love offers with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Magician reverse. Somebody here, one, the other, or both of you was trying to manipulate this situation. Okay? I don't think you're going to take a new leap of faith with this person. Man, 5 of Swords. Yeah, you got new things coming in, though. That's what we're going to focus on here with the advice. Got new things coming in, but you're still a little knocked off balance by this past person. This past energy. It happens, man. It happens. The important thing, though, is the new things. New things coming in. For my Saggy Wadges. My Saggy Wadges. Two more shuffles. Saggy Wadgy advice. This is the most important part of the whole reading. The most important part. Yeah, we can tell you about the person you're dealing with and your past and all this and your future and whatnot. But I don't really hammer as much on the future as I do the advice. I give you the power to create your own future, okay? Don't tell anybody your next move right now, okay? You got new things coming in, that's cool. Just fly under the radar and keep it on the down low. Get back in Saggy mode. Come on now. Don't let this past dingle shit knock you off balance. Okay? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You need to be able to go back and connect the dots. That's my connect the dots analogy. You all have heard me say this. Go back and figure out how each and every dot fits into the picture that is your life. Let your guard down. Let your guard down. Don't be going around with this immediate distrust of everybody. I mean, don't be naive and have your head in the sand, but don't distrust everybody at the same time, if that makes any sense. You know, there's a line there. There's a very fine line we have to walk. But yeah, you do have a very near and dear soul connection coming in. Okay, anything new coming in? Very, very deep, intense soul connection. And that's what we need to focus on more, is the new things. The past, cut the karmic ties with anybody from the past. It's all about new soul connections and evolution now. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Okay. Capricorn dog. Capricorn. Capricorn. Boom, the Queen of Wands. Some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign. A lot of passion involved here, though. A lot of passion involved. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ba-boom. All right. 9 of Swords reversed. I feel like at one point in time, you all were probably losing a lot of sleep over this right here. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. I do feel like somebody wants to come back around, though. You're going to hear, well, I don't know. No. Scratch that. I feel like the person you're dealing with here is watching you silently. Okay, but I don't see communication happening, but they haven't moved on from this. You are dealing with somebody who has not fully moved on from this. Tower reversed, 8 of Cups reversed. Some of you may be dealing with somebody attempting to come back around, attempting to reconcile. But with that Page of Swords reversed, that tells me, this looks to me, Page of Swords reversed, Tower reversed, 8 of Cups reversed. This looks more to me like, okay, you haven't moved on from this, but you're not reaching out. You're still watching you silently, haven't moved on from this, but isn't reaching out and communicating. Okay? And you're keeping most of this to yourself too. I feel like you just decided to relinquish control and take your hands off of it, right? Lauren, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is something you don't really want to commit to. Could have been a third party situation. Okay? 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands right next to each other. But King of Wands, Queen of Wands, whatever you're dealing with here, a lot of passion involved. I do think you still have a lot of passion for this person, but I think you have something new coming in here. Either you're dealing with somebody new or you're looking for somebody new. And whatever this is, I feel like you're pretty determined to move on from the past, but the past still gets at you though. I'm picking that up for a lot of the signs today, man, a lot of the signs. But Mercury retrograde is right around the corner, and that is time to sit and plateau, sit on the plateau and reflect. From the past, look at where we are now, and look where we're headed in the future. Mercury Metro is good for that. So what advice do we have from my Cappies? My Capparoos. Advice from my Capparoos. I know, right? Denise? That damn retrograde. Man. Hey, you know what though? I look at it as a positive thing now. I look at it as a positive thing. Because if we look at it as a negative thing, then it's going to be a negative thing. I mean, I can see where it's very easy to react negatively to it if you don't really know exactly what it's about. But, I mean, once you realize that really all the Mercury retrograde is about is it's a chance to sit and stop. Because we're all pretty much used to forward movement, right? Energetically. Well, right now, it's time to stop, smell the roses, reflect, you know? So as long as you take the opportunity to do that and don't try to push and force anything new or anything like that, just take the Mercury retrograde as time to chill and reflect, then all will be well. Let's get 3 shuffles here for your advice. 1, 2, and 3. Two of Cups reversed, yeah. Right now, your number one goal, your number one priority is your relationship with yourself, okay? We've heard it a million times, you must first love yourself. Most of us don't listen to that because it doesn't make any sense. But if you look at it from vibration, attraction, and manifestation perspective, it makes perfect sense. Because everything in your outside world is a direct extension of your inside world. Everything, especially your relationships. Okay, when you experience a connection with another person, what you are experiencing is your relationship with yourself and your self-talk mirrored back to you. Okay, I give this talk at least 3 times a day. Okay, what are you telling the universe when you say, I don't want to be alone? What are you telling the universe? Anybody guess? What are you telling the universe? What does universe hear when you say, I don't want to be alone? I'm not a very fun fucking person to be around. It sucks being around me. That's what the universe hears. Why else wouldn't you want to be alone? Deborah, thank you for that super chat. And thank you for that positive feedback. Appreciate it. Why wouldn't you want to be alone unless you're not a fun person to be around? So if you tell the universe that you are such a miserable person to be around that you don't even like being around yourself, the universe is not going to send you someone who wants to be around you. Because you have already declared that you're not a fun person to be around. It's just all there is to it. All there is to it. Okay, Aquarius, 2 more shuffles. 2 and 3. Thanks for tuning in, whoever that was that said, finally catching you live. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Boom, the Lover's card. Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of y'all could be dealing with a twin flame. And I said that earlier to one of the other signs. I don't say that very often. Some of y'all could be dealing with a twin. But even if it's not a twin, if I ask about a twin flame in a reading, this is the card I'm looking for. Okay? Very intense soul connection that you are dealing with here. Okay? All right, somebody here though I feel like is a little bit obsessed. This is obsession. Okay, somebody is this is an unhealthy obsessive. There's a very deep soul connection right here, but it's gotten to the point to where one, the other, or both of you, it's like unhealthy and obsessive. Unhealthy and obsessive, okay? It's not going anywhere. It's really not going anywhere. And I really don't even know if I see any communication happening here. Don't even know if I see any. This is just like the person you're dealing with, I feel like they want to come forward, but they're not. They're not opening up. They want to come out of conflict, but they're not. They're not quite as fucked up about this as they once were. Not quite, but they're still pretty off kilter here. Okay, I don't really see anything new happening here. I feel like this is a past person. Could be a Scorpio. But the desire to rekindle an old flame is very strong. It's very heavy in the air. And it's to the point here to where it looks unhealthy. This does not look like a healthy connection that you're dealing with. From a human perspective. From a spiritual perspective, this is a very intense soul connection that is meant to make big things happen once you recognize it and see what it's all about. Okay? It's going to influence big things in your life if it already hasn't. Okay? Faux shizzle. So what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice for Aquarius. 2 more shuffles. Boom! 10 of Cups. All right. Very similar to what I just told whoever I just said this to. Your number 1 priority is your relationship with yourself. As soon as you get into your own emotional integrity, they're right around the corner. Okay, your person is right around the corner. The 10th cup will not be offered to you until you first collect 9 cups. 9 of Cups is emotional integrity, emotional independence. I don't need another person to fulfill me. That's the 9 of Cups. Okay? This is the goal. Everybody thinks this is the goal. This is not the goal. This is a bonus. This is a bonus, a byproduct of achieving the goal. Once you achieve the goal, that's when the universe hands you your 10th cup. But only once you collect 9 cups. You can only have 1 cup at a time. Don't take this so seriously. It's not that serious. Okay? Oh, and please return to King of Swords mode. Pay attention to how you come across when you communicate. Okay? King of Swords upright. Again, like I was telling, was that Gemini earlier? Gemini, I believe. The King of Swords tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help him, Billy Bob. When you tell the truth, people are going to get pissed off. People are going to get angry. People are going to be hurt. Yes, they are. There is no way around that. The difference is you do not do it with harmful intention behind your words. Hey, only us air signs really understand what it's like to have to deal with that. Okay? The King of Swords, oh yes, King of Swords pisses people off. Oh, I know I do. Oh, hell yeah, I piss people off every day. But you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to. I would love to be able to speak the truth and not hurt one single feeling out there. I would love to be able to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and not piss a single person off and have everybody like me. It's just not possible. It's not possible. But at least I do not have any harmful intention behind my words. If it hurts your feelings, oops, that's your fault, not mine. I'm not doing it to hurt your feelings. I'm doing it to help you. Okay? Now, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, pickety, pickety, Pisces. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Got any Pisces people in the house? Let's see what we got. What do we got for my Pisces? Please don't make this too put, man, but y'all Pisces people love to put my brain on the taffy puller, man. I swear. Every reading, put my brain on the taffy puller, man. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, the 7 of Swords. All right, overall, somebody here cannot be trusted. And you know what? It could easily be both of you. All it takes is one person to start the web of lies, and then it becomes kind of contagious. But it's the overall energy, so I can't say who it is exactly. But there's somebody here, one, the other, or both of you cannot be trusted. Somebody here is full of shit, lying, deceiving, being sneaky. And look, here's how it starts. And in no way am I excusing. Some people think I'm excusing dishonesty. No. But here's how it starts. I do not feel comfortable being myself around you. I do not. You make it very fucking uncomfortable for me to express who I am. Very fucking uncomfortable. So you know what? Instead of doing what I need to do, which is get the fuck away from you, I'm gonna start lying to you. Because you provide such an uncomfortable, see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know who's doing this here. This could be you, could be the person you're dealing with, or this could be just some random person watching me who has nothing to do with tarot. Somebody needs to hear this. If you provide an uncomfortable environment and the person's too scared to walk away, they're gonna start lying to you. So that's all it takes to start this web of lies. Now, who did? I don't know. If this was on one side or the other, I could cast the judgment, but I can't because it's the overall energy. It's right in the middle, okay? But either way, I don't really feel, I think things are at a standstill right now. This is an incomplete karmic cycle. This is a very incomplete karmic cycle. Now, this is on your side, though, the game player. Some of y'all just don't even take this seriously. It's just a game. Some of y'all could be dealing with a player who's not taking this seriously. Here's the Pisces in the reverse. Okay, the person you're dealing with, it's no secret. I think that they do have feelings for you, and it's no secret. You know how they feel. You know how they feel. They're not losing sleep over this quite like they once were, but you still know how they feel. You know that they have feelings for you. But I don't really think a decision is being made here. The cycle is incomplete. Okay? This is just an incomplete karmic cycle. And it's very one-sided. Very one-sided. Now, who? Those were the two energies right down the middle. I can't say whose side it's on. It could be one, the other, or both of you. All right? So, anyway, let's see what advice we have. This is the most important part. This is the most, whoops. My deck just fell all over the floor. So, instead of picking up all those cards, I'm going to grab an emergency deck. Let's do the Gilded Tarot Royale. Those of you tarot card readers out there, this deck is awesome, dude. It takes, I mean, in my opinion, the traditional Gilded Tarot is pretty cool too, but this blows it out of the water, dude. This is one of the most amazing decks that I've ever seen. I love it, and it feels good. It shuffles good and smooth. The graphics are real bold and pop out, and beautiful artwork on it. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, this is what we're doing Pisces advice with, is the Gilded Tarot Royale. Gilded Tarot Royale, Pisces advice. What advice do we have? Pisces for Pisces. What do we got? Boom, the Chariot. Okay. Trust the process. Make forward movement and trust the process. Don't try to fight against it. Let universe lead the way. Okay. 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate you for showing up and moderating for me. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and playing along. Greatly appreciate it. Well, since Leah is out of town, well, she's on her way back now, so she'll be back here in a little bit. I didn't have any scheduled. I don't think she scheduled me any work today. But man, the same day is just flooded in. I can tell she just did a bunch of emails. And so I'm going to have to get off and see. A bunch of people ordered emergency readings, so. Anyway, Pisces people, you need to work on your relationship with yourself, okay? Look, I talk about this all the time. First of all, the empty void is not normal. The empty void that we have, that we think another person is supposed to come fulfill, is not normal. There is not a single human being on this planet that is incomplete. Okay? If you feel incomplete, that is indicative of a bad relationship with yourself. Okay? This is a very, very twisted game of beliefs that we were led to believe in the old society, which, if you haven't looked around, is being ripped apart as we speak. So, people like me are helping rebuild consciousness and expand, okay, the way we look at things like love and relationships, okay? The relationship you have with yourself is the one that manifests in your outside world. So, like I just told, who was that, Capricorn? When you say, I'm lonely, I need another person, that's like a dog chasing its tail. Because when you say, I'm lonely, what you're saying is, I'm a shitty person to be around. So much so that I don't even want to be around myself. And if you don't want to be around you, the universe is not going to send you somebody who does. All right? So it's like a dog chasing its tail. Okay? And the thing about a dog chasing its tail is even when a dog catches its tail, did it really achieve a virtuous goal? Not really. Not really. There is no winning here. Okay? So your number one priority is your relationship with yourself. Getting on the frequency to manifest your person feels an awful lot like not wanting a relationship. That's what it feels like. As weird as that sounds, right before you run into your person, it feels like not wanting a relationship anymore. Because now you have solidified a relationship with yourself. And you no longer need another person to come fulfill you. So when you have solidified that relationship with yourself, that's when you least expect it, you run right smack dab into your person. And I guarantee you, those of you who have come to me for a personal reading have probably heard me tell you that. Because I sprinkle the formula for attracting love in almost every single reading that I do. Okay? It's very important that we get this message out to as many people as possible. All right? Anyway, though, we are now done. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Oh, thank you so much, y'all, for the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. It means a lot to me, more than you will ever know, more than I'll ever be able to express in words. It means so much to me that you all show up and keep showing up and stay. Like, I got a lot of devoted fans who have been fans since day one, man. Fans since day one. I've been through a lot. I've been through a journey since day one. I'm almost to my 2 years. This year will be 2 years I've been reading tarot on YouTube. And I'm climbing the hill every day, close to 200,000 subscribers. I think right now I'm just a hair under 194,000. So if I'm not there just yet, it'll be the next day or two. I'll have 194,000 subscribers, and I haven't even been doing this 2 full years yet. So it means a lot to me that everybody, shows up and keeps showing love and shows the positive feedback and the support and all that good stuff. It means a lot. It has been one hell of a journey this past year and a half getting up to this point. And I greatly appreciate everybody that keeps tuning in and keeps playing along. There will be a 200K giveaway. There will be a 200K giveaway. I dump so much energy into my personal readings that it's really hard to find the time and the energy to dump into my main channel right here. I do as much as I possibly can. So it's hard to say how fast I'm going to reach 200,000. at least by the end of June. Oh, definitely by the end of June, for sure, absolutely. But whenever I hit 200,000, there will be a giveaway. I do a giveaway every single milestone that I reach on my channel. And I did one for 150K, and now I'm doing one for 200K. And I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Definitely give away some signed tarot decks. Might give away some merchandise, maybe a $100 gift card, something like that. We always give away stuff for milestones on my channel. But anyway, though, that's the least I can do to show y'all how much I appreciate, the love and support. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.